Yo, before we even get straight into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all my fans and true supporters for still sticking with me and my channel over the time I was out. Reasoning to why I was out lately was because, one, I was graduating high school. Well, I been graduated, so I just had to go to graduation. I was going to start a real estate class on top of getting my college transcript all prepared and ready. And over that time, I wasn't able to post videos, which I'm sorry about. And I am back, so I just want to let you guys know that. But once again, thank you guys for all the support. I will still reply to all my comments. People have still been checking out my videos, leaving some good feedback. But once again, thank you. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay. 2, 3. Let's see what I get. Come on, come on. Okay, I see you. 43. Okay.
The fuck I be without my slate? Where the fuck I be without that get?
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out
I'm
here?
in hell with them Hellcats. If you tell, I'ma kill a cat. Young got it on, I am on. I've been paid, what's my shirt? Those you can burn, bitch.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Real Gamers coming back with another video. And in this video we have a Rage DPS loadout. And I know you guys are saying Rage, what? So in this video we're going to be talking about Rage. People have been asking about Rage for the longest time. Oh, can you make a single target for Rage? I don't want to go prec, blah blah blah. Well, I got you guys in this video. We're going to start with the single target first and then go into the melee. I'm going to explain my artifacts and everything. And on top of that, this might be a longer video just because I want to go in depth about certain things that people might get confused about. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I am running Dreadful Blast, channel, people say channel of hate, channel hate. I'm just going to say channel hate. But I'm running hate, amplified heat vision, robot, plasma wretch, and neo venom. You don't need anything in your weapon besides one, doesn't matter what weapon you have. I have super speed. You don't need anything going down in your movement tree either. Iconics, you have heat vision, neo venom, and robot sidekick. And then for your stat tree, you're maxing these trial and then putting the rest into your might and power. Health and dominance doesn't really matter. I just prefer health because some moves that you're using with Rage are related to health. So to get the most benefit, I'll prefer health, but it doesn't really matter, like I said. I want to talk about my artifacts really quick. My artifacts, what I'm going to be running, I just have the normal straight 3, solar, trans, and strat. And some people say, why aren't you using the eye Gemini, or why aren't you using the soul cloak? And with single target, you really don't need all that. For single target, you can just run the straight generic 3 and you will still maximize the most damage. Okay, so as far as the loadout's really straightforward. It kind of sucks because I want to put on a 35%er, but I have an idea for it, which I'll get more into later. But at the same time, the way you'll start it off is you'll put the PI, go into your heat vision, channel of hate. And the thing about channel of hate, I'm just going to explain it right here. Channel of hate, you don't want to let the whole thing go out because you're losing damage. So if I were you, let me get rid of my sidekick really quick. So if I were you, just count channel of hate for 3 seconds as so. 1, 2, 3. Hit triangle and then go into your animation. But you see, the thing is, when you go into whatchamacallit? Let me see really quick. So when you go into Dreadful Blast, the thing is you can combo it after that, after the first animation goes off. And if you basically combo it too quickly or clip it too quickly into your next move, you're not gonna hit that last part. And what I mean by that is, if you're doing this and then you don't see the animation with your hand swinging, then you're not going to get the full damage. And what it does look like when you get the full damage is you should see a 49 to 55 crit chance, which is like this. 1, 2. So you see it just said 48. So that's basically not clipping it too quickly. And that's the thing about Rage, you have to understand, you have to be patient. So this is basically what the whole thing will look like. Really quick to show you guys some parsers. 63.8k is what I'm running with. Alright, I'm starting with the plasma wretch. Going to my heat vision. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start off with a 36. 35. Apply the PI again. Another 35. So you guys see parses are not bad at all. I don't see why people 31. I don't see why people say you need to go prec. This isn't bad at all. So for going straight into the melee, what I'm gonna say really quick is artifacts. I'm good. Well, actually, I'll just explain the artifacts when I get there. So basically, I'm running outrage, E-chain, and you can replace E-chain for revenge. I'll explain it when I get there. Lacerate, berserk, relentless anger, and severe punishment. Doesn't matter what weapon you have, as long as you have one in it. Doesn't matter about your movement tree, as long as you have one in it as well. No iconics, and then stats. You're gonna max these two out and then put the rest into your might and power. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter which one you put the rest in, but I'll prefer health. Okay, so getting into the loadout and the artifacts that I'm running with. As you guys see, I'm not running with the other artifacts as far as the solar and the strat card. I'll prefer the Eye Gemini and the Scrap of the Soul Cloak. And as you guys see, yeah, they are not maxed out, but at the same time, you don't really need them maxed out. Having them maxed is something that's gonna make you benefit really, that's gonna really benefit you with rage a lot. But some people say, I don't have max artifacts, should I go rage? That's the same thing with nature, as far as if you don't have the Eye Gemini, and is there even a reason to go nature? But with rage, you don't really need a maxed out artifact. I mean, the only thing I prefer to max out is the transformation card, because who wouldn't want crits? But at the same time, the Soul Cloak's just meant for you to recharge your berserk quicker, and the Gemini is for if you can at least get it to 120 and have that might buff, that 2% might buff, then, or that's the only thing that I would say that'll be really helpful. But at the same time, you don't really need these that high at all. As long as you have this 120 or up, or even 100, and as long as you have the Gemini 120 and higher, then you're gonna be benefiting a lot with it. So basically, those are the artifacts I'm running with. And as far as the loadout, there's really no specific way to start it, and like I said, I was going to get into how I use revenge, but basically the way you'll start it is, of course, you want to clip these two, and then you just want to go straight down the loadout. Go into your lacerate, cancel again, go into your lacerate, your E-chain, then lacerate. Whenever you see these two moves off a cooldown, you're just going to press triangle and then go straight into your loadout again. So okay, so the way you'll use E-chain is you'll get to the hallway, and of course you'll apply the two PIs, and then you go straight into E-chain basically, just because they might be already halfway or whatever, so you can just maximize the most of your damage. Go straight into your lacerate, and then it's basically rinse and repeat from left to right. That's basically the shortest way on how you'll use E-chain. Okay, let me just pop that. Okay, so for berserk, the way you use the berserk, and I'm gonna put on revenge for this loadout just because I prefer revenge with berserk. So the way I'll use berserk is you're gonna clip 3 moves together, which is your relentless anger, berserk, and severe punishment, and then you just basically go down the list. And some people say, oh, should I just pop berserk again when it comes back? I mean, okay, for that little explanation, since I don't have fully maxed out artifacts, this is where the downfall comes. You won't be able to spam berserk as much as you want, but at the same time, since you do have the soul cloak and the supercharged generator, it is going to come back fairly quickly. But at the same time, you just might want to just hold off on spamming your berserk. Like, I'm just going to show you guys really quick. So you want to go down the rotation. As you guys see, my berserk is coming back. So you guys see, already after 2 berserks, I'm already just about to be out of power, or out of supercharge. So you guys see, that's basically what it's like, just spamming berserk. You don't really need to spam it because it lasts for about 15 seconds. Or not, I said 15. It lasts for about 8-9 seconds. So my tip, let me just stop. So my tip on using your berserk is, if you are gonna use it like that, then at least try to, what's the right way to say it? So as you're popping your Berserk, you pop it one time, and since it's a 5,000 supercharge, it's gonna put you down to maybe where the 3 is and my CR. Wait until you get it back up and then repop it again. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys really quick Berserk in action. I put back on E chain, so this is the mic I'm running with, 59.9, and that's just because my artifacts they're not as high, so of course my mic's gonna be down. But it's not really about the mic in this case, it's just about how much supercharge you can build for Berserk, because Berserk is gonna be carrying. So this is basically the parser. So since you guys see, I got a 1 mil, 1.2, and I'm not gonna pump my Berserk as quick this time because I know I won't have it again if I was to pop it. So I'm just gonna wait off. So that's basically the parsers with E-Chain and Berserk. I don't know why it dropped so low. I have no idea why that parser happened. But basically I started off with 1 mil or 108,000, 1.2 mil, and then I got a 958,000, basically a 95k parser. I don't know why I dropped to a 46 honestly, but 121k parser or 1.2 mil. So that's basically the parsers I'm hitting with Berserk. Obviously you're going to be buffed while you're in a mission, but that's just basically a little rundown how I will use it. Okay, so that does it for the clips, you guys. Once again, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, I am sorry for the time I was out, but I do want to say thank you for those people that have been constantly sticking with me and my channel throughout the time I was not here. It really means a lot, and I do get to everybody's comment. I do reply, I do respond to everybody. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you want to get in contact with me, just look at my description or my about tab on my channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into these clips.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless